Hi, I'm Leslie Nafusi, and welcome to the FFP, The Buck Stops With Me course. This course is designed to help aviation maintenance personnel to better understand and appreciate how an organization's culture affects safety with respect to FFP by focusing on the culture of procedure following. Let's see an example of how someone can use their safety champion skills, including taking ownership and negotiating a resolution to handle a situation. In this scenario, Bill and Vlad are hard at work completing some line maintenance on an aircraft, but things are going slowly. Bill's been on his cell phone off and on since they began their shift. When he's not talking on the phone, he's stopping work to check his phone. Let's listen in.
I know we got a lot of work to do, right?
Yeah, they never seem to give us enough time to get this stuff done, huh?
No, never. But, I mean, you're spending a lot of time on that phone, man. I mean, what's going on?
It's my kid, man.
Uh-huh.
The baby's crying all night, and me and the wife, we barely got any sleep.
What's going on with your girl, man? What's going on?
Well, she's been a little sick, so Sheila went ahead and made an appointment with the pediatrician. But when she went to leave for the appointment, the car wouldn't start, so...
Rains it pours, huh? So what's going on with the car? What's wrong with it?
I think it's a dead battery, but Sheila, she's not taking it too well. She's freaking out. I mean, no sleep, baby crying all night. Now she has to deal with getting this car fixed.
Maybe you should just go head on home and help her out and take care of it.
Can't do that, man. I've already taken too much time off from work. I hardly have any paid time off left. Besides, whatever I have, I need to save that for a real emergency.
I mean, if you don't think it's a real emergency, but you know how I get, man. I mean, when you're on that phone, it just distracts me, takes me off what I'm supposed to do, and it might be me, but, you know, my focus is on this, and when you're doing that, it just distracts me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I guess I could, but I don't think that's going to sit too well with Sheila.
I know, I get that, but you got one problem. If we screw up on this job, we're going to have multiple problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you raised a good point. All right, I'm going to go over here and send her one more text, then let's get back to business, okay?
All right.
All right, partner.
Thank you, partner. I appreciate it.
Let's listen in to Jody and Josh, AMTs at a business jet charter company, while they complete maintenance on a Lear 60 per a recent airworthiness directive. I'll set up the scenario for you. First, they performed a visual inspection to confirm the installation of spiral wraps over the electrical wires to prevent chafing, and if needed, to replace damaged wires. Upon inspection, they discovered that not only were the wraps missing, but also that there was marginal damage to the wires. The aircraft is scheduled for a cross-country flight in 4 hours, but Josh and Jody are concerned that, due to the extent of the repair, they won't be able to complete the required maintenance in time. They decided to let their manager, Jack, know about their concerns.
Hey Jody, these wires are a mess. This job is definitely going to take a full day. You said the bird had to get by 6? We're definitely not going to be able to get it done by that time.
You're right, Josh.
I am right. I think we should inform Jack and let him know the situation that we have on hand. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Hey Jody, how's it going with that Lear 60?
Well, we have a situation here. Like, Josh and I, we've been working all day long on this airplane, and we found a lot of marginal wires that need to be replaced. So we're not going to finish on time. And we were hoping for some sort of like advice. Maybe we can replace the wraps and make a note, and they can replace them when it gets to New York.
No, I've repeatedly said that we are going to work according to the procedure. I can't back out of that commitment to safety. I'll tell dispatch that we simply cannot complete this work and ensure compliance with the procedures. I'll see what I can do to speed the job along without increasing the stress on you guys.
Because Jack is committed to reducing FFP risk, he let his supervisor know that the necessary work on the Lear 60 can't safely be accomplished in time for its scheduled departure. Let's listen in on the phone call from the Director of Maintenance, Suzanne, as she delivers the news to Jim at Operations Control.
Operations Control. This is Jim.
Hey, Jim. It's Suzanne, Director of Maintenance over at the South Florida facility. Listen, we've got an issue over here with a Lear 60 that's scheduled to fly to New York soon. I'm calling to let you know that the plane won't be airworthy by the scheduled departure time.
This is a joke, right?
I wish it were.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, we found some non-routine wire issues that have to be addressed. Under a recent AD, we have to replace the marginal wire, install spiral wraps over those wires. God, our AMT's been working hard to get it done, but it just doesn't look like they're going to get it finished in time.
I don't think we can find a replacement. We really have to have that plane. Can't you just install the wraps for now? We can deal with the non-routine wire at the New York facility after the flight?
No, not under the AD. It requires the wires be replaced before its next flight.
Do you have any idea what problem this is going to cause? Can't you just work with me here?
I understand your frustration, and no one's looking to cause any problems on your end. But I certainly don't want to be responsible for fines, bad press, loss of an aircraft, or worse.
I just think you're being a little too cautious here. Are you sure that just installing the wraps won't work? It's just one flight we're talking about, and we've done stuff like this before in low-risk situations, and the FAA hasn't caught us.
Yet.
What?
I said yet. They haven't caught us yet. But that's not the point. Pilots and aircrew members are expected to follow procedures. You and I both know that procedure adherence applies to everyone. Heck, that's our big safety campaign, right? To change the culture around here?
Well, yes. It does apply to everyone. It's just that, it's...
Look, I get it. Doing the right thing can be, inconvenient. But every level of maintenance is committed to following procedure. And because of that, we simply cannot release this aircraft back into service without completing the requirements of the AD. If I thought that there was, another workable, safe solution, I'd be all over it.
Well, sounds like your folks have really tried to get that plane out. It's true that, getting the job done right the first time, it's keeping our company's liability in mind. All right, okay. I'll see what I can do about getting a replacement plane. Somehow.
Thanks, Jim. I really appreciate your understanding.
You're welcome.
Congratulations! You've completed the FFP The Buck Stops With Me course. You're now equipped with the tools you'll need to share the commitment to reduce FFP events. As you finish this training and prepare to go back to work, remember that you can use the Safety Champion tools on the job to improve your organization's safety culture. As Mark Twain once said, it's better to be prepared 1,000 times than dead once.